Good afternoon. The next point is capacitance. So the point is capacitance. The characteristic that all dielectric materials have in common, whether they are solid, liquid or gas, and whether or not they are crystalline in nature, is their ability to store electric energy. So this storage takes place by means of shift in relative position of the internal bound positive and negative charges against the normal molecular and atomic forces. So capacitor is a device that stores energy, and the energy thus stored can either be associated with accumulated charge or it can be related to the stored electric field. So capacitance C is equal to Q by V, and there are some steps to derive the expression for capacitance. First is consider the two conductors carrying charges plus Q and minus Q, plus Q and minus Q. Then determine electric field intensity bar using Gauss's law. Then determine absolute magnitude of potential V by the equation, and then finally we have to obtain the capacitance by using the equation. So So capacitor is a device for storing the electrical charge, and capacitor consists of a pair of conducting plates which are separated by an insulating material. Now insulating material means what? Oil, paper or air, and the measure of the extent to which a capacitor can store charge is called capacitance. So capacitance is measured in farad F, or more usually microfarad or picofarads. So we can define the capacitance of two conductor system as the ratio of magnitude of the total charge on either conductor or magnitude of the potential difference between the conductors. We can define the capacitance of two conductor system as the ratio of magnitude of the total charge on either conductor to the magnitude of the potential difference between the conductors. Ratio of magnitude of the total charge on either conductor to the magnitude of potential difference between the conductors. So C is equal to Q by V, farad. So what is 1F? 1F is 1 farad, that is 1 coulomb per volt. So parallel plate capacitor. So if we neglect the fringing at the edges of the plates, the equation will be like this. So here parallel plate capacitors are shown. The equation of voltage and equation of capacitance is given. So in general terms, we determine Q by a surface integral over the positive conductor, and we can find V0 by carrying a unit positive charge from negative to positive surface. The capacitance is independent of the potential, and total charge for their ratio is constant, and the capacitance is a function only of the physical dimension of the system of the conductor and of the permittivity of the homogeneous dielectric. But as the capacitance is independent of the potential and total charge for their ratio is constant, the capacitance is a function only of the physical dimensions of the system of the conductor and of the permittivity of the homogeneous dielectric. So for parallel plate capacitor, C is equal to epsilon 0 epsilon r A divided by D, and for coaxial cable, C is equal to 2 pi epsilon 0 epsilon r of B by A. So here is the coaxial diagram of the coaxial capacitor is shown here. Now this diagram shows the spherical capacitor. So here we have to apply the Gaussian law to the Gaussian spherical surface. We have to obtain the equation for the capacitance. Now for parallel plate capacitor, if we consider two metallic plates of equal area A are separated by a distance t, then a uniform sheet of surface charge plus minus qs on each conductor leads to the uniform field. So next is the coaxial capacitor. So the coaxial capacitor equations are also given here. Next, spherical capacitor. So if we consider a spherical capacitor which consists of two concentric spherical shells of radius a and b, here it is shown the two radius are shown a and b. The spherical capacitor, one with two concentric spherical of radii a and b are given here. So the electric field is non-vanishing only in the region only. The electric field is non-vanishing only in the region A. R is in between A and B. So using Gauss's law, we can obtain the equation, and also we can obtain the equation for the potential difference between the two conducting shells. Now the capacitance in series and parallel. These equations are also given here. The capacitance derivative using Laplace transform. There is overlapping in this slide also. So if we the potential V be the function of the rho, the Laplace equation is given. We have to integrate it. Then there is one more concept, that is multiple dielectric capacitor. So if we consider the two parallel plate capacitors having two dielectric materials, epsilon 1 and epsilon 2, and their thicknesses are d1 and d2. And their thicknesses are d1 and d2 respectively. So if we suppose we assume a potential difference V0 between the plates, and the electric field intensities in the two regions E2 and E1, so both are uniform. So V0 is E1 d1 plus E2 d2. At dielectric interface, the E is normal, and from the boundary condition dn1 dn2 is to epsilon 1 E1 equal to epsilon 2 E2. So what is V? V is E1 d1 plus E2 d2. We have to replace equations here. If the dielectric boundary were placed normal to the two conducting plates, if the dielectric boundary were placed normal to the two conducting plates, and the dielectric occupied areas of S1 and S2, then we assume that the potential difference V0 would produce a field strength E1 E2 equal to V0 by D. And we know that C is equal to Q by V0. So we just replace the equation and we get C equal to C1 plus C2. This condition is that when if the dielectric boundary were placed normal to the two conducting plates, and the dielectric occupied areas of S1 and S2, then an assumed potential difference V0 would produce a field strength E1 equal to V0 by D. Next is the energy. So the total energy which is stored in a region due to the discrete charge is also given here. So if we consider a system of free charge which is embedded in a dielectric medium, then the increase in the total energy when small amount of free charge is added to the system. So in the next lecture we will continue with this point, that is magnetization and magnetic material. Thank you.